Welcome back to Today Rocket Science. I'm Adam Balkin. You know, the video game industry has typically been a male-dominated industry, with boys being the ones who are usually the ones playing and making the games. But one organization in Texas is trying to change that.
Our Dan Robertson has the story.
Girl gamers like Lauren Sevilla feel a little left out.
The gaming community is mostly male. It's a lot of guys and it's very hyper masculinized. All of the main characters of most games are male characters.
That's why she's part of this game design workshop sponsored by Club Latinitas, a group working to empower Hispanic girls. In this workshop, students learn how to design their own video games. The goal is to teach them to think more critically about the images and portrayals of women and minorities in games and media.
We do really fun activities, but at the same time, we kind of open the girls' eyes to a new perspective.
8th grader Desra Weekly sees the problem.
They're like, well, the guys play this and the girls don't really, so they might not care.
She wants to design a game where girls are equals.
They're treated the same and they both have, like, the girls can be like superpowered people too, and the guys can be like the sidekick.
Organizers hope that by starting the conversation,
Having some constructive criticism of these games that we really enjoy, but maybe we should think a little harder about it.
in Austin, Dan Robertson for It Ain't Rocket Science.
Now, from Texas to New York, once again, there's a push to get girls into coding, but this time on mobile devices.
Carolyn Wagner checks it out.
Most of these young girls have plenty of experience using cell phones, but few have actually had a chance to see what makes them tick.
It's a pretty cool experience, something we haven't tried before.
I always wanted to learn how to code, but I've never had the chance to, so this is my first time, but it's really cool.
These young coders are getting their first shot at making apps during a programming event put on by Black Girls Code, an organization that aims to get more young black women into computer coding careers.
They do realize by the end of the day, that this is very easy. It's not unreachable for them.
We're making games and we're making cool games, and we're making very fun games and stuff. And when I grow up, I can show my baby sister how to play the games that I made. I think it's really cool because we get to learn new things, and maybe one day when I'm in my house, I can probably do it by myself and I can teach my mom. Coding is just really cool. I was never a tech person, but now I really think it's awesome, and maybe one day I'll start doing it when I get older.
And that's exactly what Black Girls Code hopes to continue to give students: inspiration to start coding one app at a time. For It Ain't Rocket Science, I'm Tara Lynn Wagner.
To find hands-on math and science learning opportunities in your community, visit connectamillionminds.com. Here at CES, we got a chance to talk with some of the movers and shakers of the tech industry about why science, technology, engineering, and math is important for you, including the guy who runs one of the biggest phone companies in the U.S., John Ledger of T-Mobile.
Education is extremely important in any front in which you move. And I think the combination of advanced education as well as technological innovation, that education, hugely important. And at T-Mobile, we would love to get a few of those folks to come here. And fun news for our company is the average age of our company outside of headquarters is about 28. These kids are having a ball. You send me anybody you've got, I'll let them work for a really cool business. We give them shares of stock, make a bunch of money, and then they can, they can change the world at CES later.
And the words of wisdom don't stop there. Gary Shapiro of the Consumer Electronics Association, which puts on this entire show, says now is the time to get into STEM.
You have so many opportunities out there, and we are at the beginning of this innovation curve. Never a more exciting time to get into STEM and technology. And that's why you should do it.
Well, that does it for this episode of It Ain't Rocket Science. Remember, to find out more about science, technology, engineering, and math opportunities in your neighborhood, head over to www.connectamillionminds.com. And until next time, it's been a blast.